Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go.
I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my promise.
Hello and welcome with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at the Raptors. Early on, they've got the third best record. And of course, Indiana, they're tied right now.
Well, right now for Toronto, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes is down low with Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Indiana, they've got Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with John Collins. And it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Siakam outside. Pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. The rebound by Turner. Here's Duarte. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. It's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam left side. 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Siakam. Sinks it from distance.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Halliburton with the ball. Siakam covering. And then Turner with the dunk.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Halliburton against Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Collins. Trent. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And so here is Toronto outside Anunoby. There's the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And even though his offense continues to develop, Graham, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet, and he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Indiana. Shoots over Halliburton, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Collins against Barnes. Puts it up from 12. Collins passes to Turner. And the shot goes down. Turner's got 6 points.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Pass to Trent. Right side Barnes. Siakam with it. Turner covers. Barnes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Trent. Second chance shot. And a nice layup by Turner. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Van Vliet outside. Drives to the hoop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Pass to Duarte. Collins against Barnes. Collins, no good. Toronto trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Siakam, here we go. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Pure from three-point range. It's a tie ball game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
With some changes. Young comes in for Siakam. And Boucher subbed in for Barnes. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Smith with a screen on Van Vliet to the middle. Young with the defensive effort.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Van Vliet outside. With the drive. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Pass to Brissett. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Third, Danilo Gallinari.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
The 3, Smith. It's not going to go for him. Last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into the
their D, helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now Van Vliet. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Well, Thaddeus Young still getting it done. You could argue.
Going out there and being an energy guy, going out there and getting those extra possessions, going out there and scoring the basketball, just putting.
And Young continues to add to his game.
Recently, he's more than doubled his rate of assists from any of his prior campaigns. Now, still learning some new tricks out there to his credit.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Kim Birch. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Indiana leading. Gallinari with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Achiuwa with a steal. The 11-footer. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. A tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Trent outside. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Brissett. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. The three on target from range. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, BA, teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on to get out for your first mate.
Change it up.
First in points off turnovers, fourth in steals, and one thing they could lean on, night in and night out, was their rim protection. Top 5 in blocks on the year.
And their aggressive attitude on defense won them plenty of turnovers, which they quickly turned into points, slotting them in at the top spot for that stat.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Van Vliet with it. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Siakam. Up and over Smith. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration too.
McConnell's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Van Vliet. And he lobs it up. And then Siakam with the jam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the New York Knicks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Boucher outside. Back to Van Vliet. And there's the screen. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. So Indiana will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it's stifling. Hard to think of of a player who's transformed more than Van Fleet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, we talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
And Toronto has possession. The Pacers making their last shot. Anunoby on the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Takes a step back, lets it go from the wing, and they get it back. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Second, Indiana.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
McConnell outside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Right wing. Boucher finds Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Young. He nails it, and we're tied. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, he's so skilled from this area. Once Young gets it in a good spot, he's looking to score.
Here's Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Over Collins. Off target from the baseline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers. They're up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And now let's talk about the clash of the Titans in that first half. Big-time performances on both sides.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down, there's extra pride on them. They're bringing out the best of each other. Down, boy, down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and Nothing has slowed him down.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 2-point game. Miles Turner out there with John Collins. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Duarte in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Halliburton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet, and this one knocks down the long take.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's got 10. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Duarte to the right side. Driving in. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto.
First in blocks, second in assists, and they were second in fast break scoring. Anytime they had a chance to push it, they would. And that can really get your offense going.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Gallinari. Halliburton outside. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Here's Gallinari. After the basket by Toronto.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Trent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goes back up. And he lays it in. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league. Second, T.J. McConnell. In the third spot, Fred Van Vliet.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals. They're
all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
And here are the Raptors now. The Pacers making their last shot. Birch the pass to Trent. And here's Van Vliet. He takes it in. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Young, he's checked in for Birch. Van Vliet, the pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed him.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Indiana trailing here. 3-pointer. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Trent goes in. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Barnes, he's checked in for Trent. Now here's Boucher, looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the wing, right side. Pass to Van Vliet. Floats one up. Yep, that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Achua with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. There's Jackson with the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes passes to Boucher. Van Vliet against Halliburton. Van Vliet drives. Hey, one heck of a crossover there. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Halliburton. No good, off the front rim. Van Vliet outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Kim Birch is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Siakam in at the 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Trent. Shoots over Jackson. Trent's shot is off.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Yep, count it.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Trent with it. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Birch. Trent from long range. And again, no good by Toronto. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Man, one guy's been getting it done. Fred Van Vliet.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
John Collins checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Smith finds Jackson. Over to the left wing. From outside, off the mark. For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And here's Siakam for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And now it's a 7-point Toronto lead. Van Vliet against McConnell. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Van Vliet.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior That's the top priority right now.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Substitution.
Indiana's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton goes. It's good. And now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Barnes. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Trent. Collins, no good. The Raptors shooting just 37% in the game. Trent on the wing. Looking to get it going. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Barnes with a screen on Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby for 3. Unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. It's stolen by Trent. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Siakam in the post. Turner covers. 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto, no good. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Outside Barnes.
Indiana foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Indiana.
Come on to give up for your pace mates. Onto the court for the Pacers, Danilo Gallinari.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton misses. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
Turner. Rejected by Siakam. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Halliburton outside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. They played the villains tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.